I've got Jonas here, and he's gonna tell us all about Rock Band 3, because I hear you've been playing like a madman.
Yeah, I mean, this is the greatest music game ever made, and we're here at GameX, and people are loving it, and as you can hear, everybody wants to play Bohemian Rhapsody, and I can understand them.
That's sort of the finishing phrase of the interview, or the review, though, to say that it's the greatest game ever. Let's go into music game. Let's go into why it is the greatest music game ever.
Well, first of all, I mean, you got a huge amount of songs. When you buy the disc, you got about 80 songs, but of course you have almost 2,000 songs, over 2,000 songs to download, and there will be more, of course. And we got some new interesting instruments, like the keyboard. That's everybody's been wanting a keyboard in this game. And the new Pro guitars, the Pro drums, the guitar with wheel strings, and the guitar with 102 buttons are really awesome to play. And
is it as accessible as the previous titles as well? Because this is the kind of game where anyone can pick up and play at a party and sort of like that, but it sounds like all these pro things, they're sort of inhibited, you know, someone who's perhaps not as skilled as you, I know you are.
Yeah, well, thank you, first of all. But on the other hand, you can always play the easy settings, you can play with your old instruments, and you got a no-fail mode, and it's very accessible, and if you want to take that step to the pro mode, you're welcome to do so, and so it really is for everyone, and now it's even for those with some real musical skills and some real guitar skills and keyboard skills. And I hope people will learn something from this, and, you know, perhaps pick up a real instrument. And I know I sound exactly like the guys at Harmonix now, but
he's sold.
Yeah, exactly. But
he's bought. Well, you mentioned the string guitar. It's coming out a little bit later, I understand. Have you tried it, and what does it bring to the experience? And is it worth all that extra money?
Well, that depends. I mean, it depends on how rich you are and how serious you are with your music making. The Squier Stratocaster you can plug it into a real amp and play it as a real instrument, and so for like 200 euros or something, I think it's worth it. The Mustang, the one with the buttons, is also good. I prefer the other one with the real strings, actually, because if you're going to do something in a pro mode, you might as well go the whole way and use the one with strings. So it kind of depends if it's worth it or not. That's the only drawback with this game, the cost of the instruments, and the fact that they haven't really arrived in the shops, at least in Sweden. So
yeah, I think it's a little bit different in North America than it is in Europe. How hard they're pushing, because Rock Band hasn't really caught on in Europe as much as it has in North America.
Oh, exactly. I mean, I think Guitar Hero is the big music game here, sales-wise, but yeah, that's a shame. I hope that will change in the future, that we will get the instruments on time, and yeah.
And you mentioned the keyboard, you mentioned the new guitars. What's happened to the other instruments?
Well, the drums now have an extra cymbal that you can play with, and there's a pro mode for the drums as well, with different kind of cymbals when you play. And that's about it. You got the new pro instruments, and I don't think people are gonna want to invest that much, so it's good that you can use your old instruments as well.
And you mentioned the song list and how that's key. Of course, the new instrument opens up new options. Is it the greatest track list ever in a music game?
That depends. It's very varied. I mean, you're not gonna love all the songs here, but you're gonna love a good bunch of them. And as you say, with the keyboard, Harmonix have been able to bring in other kinds of genres. Get to play some Elton John piano, some The Doors, of course, even Roxette, your favorite band, I know that. So yeah, I think the track list is really good and varied, and it's fun with new genres as well.
So that's a definite buy from Jonas on Rock Band 3, and you know, make sure you got enough money to go all the way with this game.
And space in your living room as well. That's good to have.
Oh yeah, that's good for a lot of games these days.
Yeah.